$5.50, but I'm gonna do it for less for you. I still make mistakes. I'm not perfect.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, something ate it.
No.
No?
Oh.
For you, you're not really towing a lot of load anyway, so
I do. What's up, you guys? Andre here with Jack of All Trades. I know I've been talking for quite a while now about me cleaning up all the scrap and wires, but I really just haven't had time for it because, well, I have time. I just have to prioritize my time on stuff that can actually make me more money and feed my family. Scrap is fun, guys, but I'm not scrapping on such a big scale that this can actually pay my bills, so I can't be spending too much time doing it. But I got some free time today, so I really want to get started because I hate looking at this. Look, just look at it, man. It's just such a mess. And some of you guys might ask, why do I do if it doesn't pay my bills? Well, it makes me money. It just doesn't make me enough money. So I just kind of collect it until I have some time, and then, you know, it helps because once you have a big chunky pile like this, that's a couple $100. I'd rather make a couple extra $100 than not, and, you know, pay to dump it in the landfill. So I try to separate as much as I can. That way I can make more money and help my business stay actually in business. I did end up buying some new tools to help this process be a lot more efficient. If you're just doing this once, don't buy these tools because they're expensive. Like this is around $100 and this is probably around $40, but I got them as a package deal for $120. It was a little bit of sale going on. Pretty good. These are bolt cutters and these are wire cutters, and I cut copper with them and it works so well. I think it might be made out of copper. Did you see the paint came off? I don't know. They just came in yesterday and I started cutting some of this stuff up already. This barrel is gonna be full of copper at one point, and then I will recycle it. Let me know in the comments if you guys have actually scrapped one of these full of copper #1 and copper #2, and what's the most you've gone, because I never have. So I'm actually curious what this can actually bring in the long run. And then this is gonna be my dirty copper right here. I also have a brand new one over there that I'm going to use for all the wires that I don't plan on stripping. But if in the end I will decide I want to strip it, it's at least going to be organized instead of a mess everywhere. So that's going to help, because this one, like I said, is going to be copper #2. And if I strip it, I can just strip it and put it straight into the #2. And that way, you know, it ups my money. Because this is a lot of work, guys. If you've never done this type of stuff, you're probably underestimating. There are scrappers out there that spend literally all day doing this. I just, you know, I make more money doing the junk removal than scrapping wire, so that's why I can't justify the time for it. And since I'm gonna be home, I'm gonna let these chickens out. That way they can enjoy life a little bit more. They get very happy when they can go out and hunt new bugs and eat grass. Look at them go, straight to work. And I gotta go straight to work as well. Those cutters are strong, man. This is some thick copper and it cut through them. This right here, I'm gonna cut because this is capped off. They might want to, you know, count this as #2, but I'm gonna just cut it, and that way they can't say anything. This right here has to get cut so I can up my money as well. Most of my scrap comes from junk removal jobs, but this right here is an exception. I went to meet up with Josue. He watches me on YouTube, and I met him for like the first time, and he had these in his backyard. And he was like, "Do you want them?" I was like, "Just scrap them." He's like, "Nah, you know, I don't feel like it." And I was like, "Well, all right, if you don't want them, you wanted me to take them." So this is some money right here, copper, and this is aluminum. I'm gonna separate this, and this is gonna help me make a little bit more money. You know, you're not making bank, but you're making a couple bucks. So if you can make a couple extra bucks, why not? And I think this is why he didn't want to separate it, because how he cut this, it's actually harder. You see how much copper there is in here? You're really supposed to cut up to the metal, and then they come out super easy. So I'm gonna try to remove them like this, but if it's gonna be too hard, I'm gonna end up just making the cut with the Sawzall myself. So unfortunately that didn't go as fast as I'd like it to. So what I'm going to do is try another tool and hopefully that does better. But I'm just separating all the aluminum into this thing right here, and then the metal is going to scrap. It's not a ton of copper, but every little bit adds up, especially when they're paying like $3 a pound. I recently purchased one of these rotary hammers. I'm gonna use this and see if this can speed up the job, because if it does, that's gonna be really good, because that means my investment is paying for itself. Wow, that came out easy. 2 pieces right away. I'm so happy right now. This is so fast, guys, so fast. Compared to pliers and breaking your wrist, just press a button and let her run. Now it's not fully perfect because there's still some pieces I'm gonna need to remove, but that's gonna come out super easy. Unfortunately, the GoPro overheated due to being hit by the sun. When the sun's hitting this thing, man, it goes out quick. But I kept working. I got a whole barrel almost full of like extension cords over here. I don't plan on stripping this with the Strip Master. I'll probably just sell it as is, just because it has a lot of rubber and that has weight as well. So we'll see. I'm just gonna fill it up completely. I do have a lot of this kind of wire, but this I plan on stripping because this is like #1 wire right here, and it shouldn't be too hard to split. One is already pre-split, you just need to cut it and then split 2 more. And yeah, a bunch of miscellaneous wires over here. It's kind of hard to see because the sun's hitting it, but this is a pretty decent amount of copper over here, nothing crazy. And I still have all of that I probably won't get to today because I gotta run to a job. I'm gonna try to finish these ones before I go because I'm gonna have to hit up the scrapyard first. Since this is the only dump trailer I have right now, I need to go dump it. Come on, come on. Let's go. Really? Of course, this one wants to be like that. Gotta loop around and get around. Alright, perfect. I pretty much wrapped this up for today because I don't have any more time to deal with it. Got about half a dump trailer of scrap metal. I gotta run inside, grab myself some extra water, head out. We got 2 estimates and hopefully we end up landing both of them. I'm on my way to the scrapyard now, but I wanted to mention this earlier and I forgot. A very good customer of mine had me remove 2 motors connected to a metal bracket, and supposedly he was supposed to remove that bracket, but he forgot. And he said, hey Andre, do you by chance still have this? Because, you know, it's not an expensive part, but it's just gonna be a pain finding it. And I said, yes sir, I actually do. And he was so thankful. He's like, I owe you big time. He's like, I can only come get it in a few days. And I was like, no worries, I'm actually gonna be around Buford, because he lived in Buford, and I can just drop it off at his house. And he was so appreciative. And guess what happened? He said, since we are moving, it's gonna be about a 3-stage job, and I was just thinking about having you do it. Are you cool with that? And I said, yes sir. So I don't advertise moving, but I do it. And when it's a good customer, they always pay good. So absolutely, I'm gonna get it done. One little, you know, good deed. And if I wouldn't be scrapping, I would have just left it in the dump trailer and dumped it at the landfill like a couple days ago. So I'm happy I scrap. It helps you make more money, get more jobs. There's just so many benefits when you stay busy doing something compared to not, because you never know what type of opportunities might come your way. And that's just one of the big blessings that came my way. And I could tell you, man, that's gonna be like thousands and thousands of dollars worth of moving. So we'll see how that's gonna go. I'm like the best GoPro user in the world. I remember to set it up, but I don't remember to hit record. Just dumped this load, but you guys didn't get to see it, unfortunately. One piece of pipe got stuck up there. I'm gonna have to remove that. Nothing crazy, but definitely probably close to 1,000 pounds. I'll have to check it out soon. I'll keep you guys updated. So I got a total of $57.60 for all that shred. It was 960 pounds. We're headed to our first job. We're gonna get there around 3 p.m. today. I'm getting like a late start work-wise, just because that's how my customers' availability is like today, and you gotta work around their schedule. And the funny thing is, when I put the address in, 2 different addresses popped up with the same address. So I called the customer, I checked in with her, that way I know for sure I'm not going to the wrong house. So, you know, it's better to just call than guess and waste your time.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good.
Good. It's nice to meet you.
You too.
Thanks
I'm Andre.
for coming.
You got a stump over here too, huh?
You know.
You want that removed? Would you be
How
interested?
much is it to
For this stump right here, I'd charge you probably about $250. And that would get it all below ground over here.
I know you did that too.
I do. I got a stump grinder.
Not too long ago. I got another one back.
Oh, okay. The more you have, the
But-
cheaper. So that's better.
This. God, see, you do everything.
Not everything quite, but yeah, I do quite a bit of stuff.
I want that gone.
That tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, something ate it. Termites or some. You see all this?
Yeah.
Holes?
Wow.
It's gone. And it's right by the power line. Yeah, and it's split in multiple spots. You see?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like lightning hit it.
I was going to say, could that be lightning?
Yeah, I think lightning hit it. Multiple spots. Even right here. Sliced it here too.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I never even noticed that. Oh, yeah.
And that's a beautiful oak right there.
I
That big
love
one.
that.
Yeah, that's a beautiful tree.
I love that.
Hopefully that
That's
one never
gotta
gets
stay.
hit.
It's gonna be this stuff.
Okay. It's like a roof shed or something.
It was part of the shed back there
Uh-huh.
that we replaced some, and then they had a doghouse out there.
Okay. So you got that shed all fixed up now?
Yeah.
Cool.
I actually did the shed.
You did
I'm
it?
not too shabby. Yeah.
You built it?
No. Oh. But that thing too, see that like that,
Wood out there?
yeah.
I can check it out.
Yeah, that I want done too.
Okay. These pieces,
Yeah.
Okay.
And
mattress, foam, cool.
bed spread or bed.
That goes?
There's a little bit more.
Yeah, I see the wood. Okay.
Yeah.
You want the bed frame gone and stuff?
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. What about this trash can?
Yeah.
Cool.
that one.
That's a big one.
Yeah, I kind of like that one.
You like it?
I do.
Birdhouse?
Yeah, I was gonna do something with it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, if you like it, keep it. Yeah, I see you feed birds with it and stuff. Nice. All that is yours?
Yeah.
How many acres do you have?
1.5.
That's awesome.
Together. Yeah.
Is that your road right there too?
No.
Okay.
That's a house behind me.
Okay, nice. Man, that's beautiful.
Isn't it?
Yeah. If you ever want a bush hog, to have a bush hog attachment for my skid steer, and I can mulch, you know, I see you keep it pretty clean for the trails, but if you ever want more mulch, just let me know and I can come in here and just mulch it all down.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What about this here? I mean, I know that tree is in the way, but...
Well, I would just work around the tree. So I would zap everything that you really can zap. It goes up to 3 to 4 inches, and then everything else just needs to really be cut with the chainsaw. But all this brush, I mean, it's gonna kill it, and then you'll just have a few, you know, thicker pieces, but majority is gonna be gone, and you're gonna be able to see kind of like over here.
Wow. Oh yeah. Because I like it, but I don't like now that it's growing over. I've been here a year.
Okay, so not long.
No.
Are you originally from this county, or you moved from somewhere else?
Florida.
You were living the chiller lifestyle out there, huh?
No.
No?
Oh,
No?
I was there most of my life. It's good when you're young. You know, you go out, go to the beach, whatever. But the crime, the people.
Really?
So many people, so much traffic. This is like heaven to me.
Yeah,
you know?
you're kind of on the countryside of Winder.
Yes. Again, and went to
Okay.
by Disney,
Okay.
close over there.
My wife loves Disney. That's the only reason I go to Disney.
I love Disney.
Yeah?
But it's so expensive.
Tell me about it. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Kids?
One about to be due in October, so yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Congratulations.
The wifey wants to go to Disney already in December. I'm like, come on. You know?
Funny. That's funny. That's cute.
Yeah.
Though.
Her and her sister are like Disney addicts. They grew up around all that stuff, so they love it.
Yep, me too.
Cool.
Me too.
Say you're looking at about $275 total.
That's perfect.
Okay, I can go ahead and get it done right now.
Are you sure? Some of these
Got nails and
have
stuff?
nails.
Yeah.
Oh, this one doesn't go. This is new.
The new one stays. Okay. Yeah, that's not a problem at all. I'm actually gonna back up a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, that's big. Wow. That
Yeah, it's a perfect size. This is like one of the best sizes for residential work. Just because you can fit pretty much almost anything, and if people have a crazy amount, you take a couple trips, but the reason it's the most perfect is because it fits a lot of trash, and I can fit in a lot of driveways still being connected to the truck. Because if you get something way too long and you're in a tight neighborhood, your truck's gonna stick out on the road, so it's like, and there's only a one lane, so you have to disconnect from the trailer, leave the trailer. Like, this is perfect. I want to stay connected.
coming up. Oh, good for you. You got your own business going? Wow.
Yeah, trying to.
That's really...
God's been good. This piece is a little bit bigger, but nothing we can't handle.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Yeah, that's what they have. This is my first grandson.
Nice. That's exciting, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, but more exciting for you. That's, you know. So the birds don't
Yeah.
all over the farm.
Yeah, they do it all over my truck. It's kind of upsetting, but it is what it is.
I gotta get mine in there.
Now I just gotta grab like 3 more pieces of wood and we're done over here. There goes 2 of them. I'm gonna grab a sweep and sweep this up for you.
No.
No?
I'll do that.
You wanna do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
This too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Oh, I'm definitely going to be calling.
Sounds good.
You'll be here a lot.
I like to hear that. I like to hear that. Thank you so much, ma'am. I really appreciate your business.
Have a good day. Go home and relax now.
Now I'm gonna go to another job. That's good though. More money.
It is.
Gotta
good.
work. I got a baby coming.
That's
Remember?
For sure. For sure.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Do you want me to move your trash cans back?
I'll get 'em.
You'll get them?
Don't
Okay.
worry about it.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's how you make some money. I probably could have charged 300, but I like to help people out, man. I don't like taking advantage of them because, you know, the more honest you are with people, the more customers you're gonna get. And as you guys saw, this was less than half a trailer. It's probably close to 1/3. And if you do the math, let's just actually do the math right now. 275 times 3, that's 825. Sometimes I charge that much per trailer, but it's when the access is hard. The access was so easy on this job, like I was literally in and out. I got here, with talking to the customer, I was here for 30 minutes. That's how fast, you know, I got this job done, so can't complain at all. I just texted my next customer that my ETA is about 4:15-ish, but I can stop at a gas station to kill some time if need be, because he said he's gonna get home at around 4 or something, so I don't want to beat him to his house. But he did call me earlier and told him to just let him know if I can come sooner, and yes, I can, because I got done with this job very, very quick. Today is a good day. It's not a crazy money making day, but I'm happy because I don't have to work as hard and I'm still making good money. And you guys know I make jokes about hammer with soft hands a lot of the times. Look at my hands. I got like 3 huge water bubbles from scrapping right now. That rotary hammer has like fresh grip on it, man, and it grabs the glove, and my hand was going and I got some huge bubbles. I'm actually gonna stop at Ace Hardware and try to find a new nut for my chainsaw. I keep forgetting to buy one, and I also need to buy 2 pins. I bought some, but they ended up being too big for my dump trailers, unfortunately. So yeah, it'd be what it'd be. I'll have to buy more. But I just remembered this quote: no one stresses more than a young person trying to be successful. And I can relate to that so much. I don't know about you guys, but when I find work and I'm making money, man, I get this joy in my body. I'm happy, I'm in a good mood. When I don't have work for a day or two, you know, you kind of feel down, honestly. And that's probably because, you know, you don't have a lot of money in the bank. But I don't want to be rich, but I want to be comfortable. I want to have like an emergency put aside. Like if I don't have work for half a year, I get hurt or something. Look at this dude. If I don't have work for like half a year, I want to be able to, you know, still survive, still pay my bills. Because in the blue collar field, you can get hurt so easily. And I'm basically betting on not getting hurt, because if I get hurt, you know, I'm in trouble. But if you have an emergency fund build up and you're making money here, there, you know, you'll be okay. My goal is to be comfortable and to be able to put food on the table for my family and take a couple trips here and there without stressing. I don't care for being rich, you know. I don't need the biggest house in the world, the nicest car in the world. I just need my family to be comfortable. I don't want to be the husband or dad that says, no, unfortunately, you know, we can't afford it. And, you know, it sucks when that happens to everybody, but I don't want that happening in the future. So that's why I work so hard. And I know a lot of you guys do the same thing out there, because I talked to a couple of you guys on Instagram and stuff, and you guys are young, hustling, and man, I love to see it. And it's funny how you guys tell me, man, I'm stressing out because I don't have work for, you know, a day or two. And I'm the same, guys. I don't have work every single day. Like yesterday, I didn't work, so I didn't make any money. But when I have work, man, I try to work as hard as I can to please the customer, to make money, and you know, that's what's gonna lead you to be comfortable one day. I love cars so much, but the older I got, I'm not that old, but I realized that, man, I gotta prioritize what makes money. I want an M3 so bad, but you know, that's not gonna feed my family. That's more like a toy that you should be buying down the line when you can afford to. One thing I learned about business, guys, is you want to try to support people that support you, even if they're more expensive. Don't be a cheapskate and not pay someone their price when they pay your price. What's up, bro? Just stopped by Ace Hardware real quick to buy some stuff for my chainsaw. What's going on with you? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Quarter inch.
Nope, it was not that one.
Just take that up to.
Thanks, sir. I appreciate you.
No problem.
This is a 362. It's pretty nice. Wow, it's only 900 bucks. I really wish I would have bought this one instead of my 391. It's 100 bucks more, but it's a lot more powerful. Because this is the commercial. This black line, commercial. Hammer loves the 261s, and man, it's light, it's nice. It's got a lot of power to it.
Suburban chain.
Seems a bit expensive.
Not cheap.
I'll run my 25-inch bar for a little longer. I appreciate you, sir.
Oh, no problem.
We're about 2 minutes away from this guy's house right now, and this is how he found me. You see where that stop sign is by that white truck? I had a yard sign out there. Super expensive area. The yard signs out here do not last at all. You'll be lucky if you get one day out of it. I got lucky because the guy left his house, took a picture of it, and then he gave me a call, and I gave him such a good experience that, you know, he really enjoyed having me over. You know, he treats me like family now, basically. And it was a big clean out for his garage. It was a lot of good stuff. I ended up charging him $1,000 and yeah, made good money. And then I came back, $300 job. I'm coming back right now. We'll see what he has for me, but I love good customers. Okay, so they're gone. And what else you got here for me? All of this?
Yep.
Wow, okay, you got a pretty good pile, huh?
Yes.
Are we talking fridge as well, or fridge stays?
Everything over there.
So this would typically run about $550, but I'm gonna do it for less for you. You good with $450?
I'm good with 450.
Let's do it.
All day. We had to do the floor. So, what days do you have off?
From work?
Yeah.
I don't take days off unless I don't have work. The only day I try not to work is Sunday. You got 2 new fans? Let's go. Oh yeah, they're heavy, huh?
Yeah, we got something.
Thank you. What is this, a Nerf gun?
Yeah.
Oh, still works, huh?
Yeah.
I wish I had this when I was a kid. I got it, nope. Look, you got another lock. Electric cord trash.
Yeah, it slides right back out.
Does this still have the cleaner in it?
Yeah.
Why? You didn't use it?
We tried it, didn't do what we needed to do, so we didn't take it back. We held on to it.
Why didn't you return it? Were these appliances still working?
Fridge still works. That doesn't work.
Dishwasher is broken.
Yeah. Fridge still works. Yep, it has a mattress.
All right, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today. And the reason I'm saying for today is because I gotta come back to this job tomorrow morning because I underestimated it. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I still make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Some of you guys are probably afraid, you know, to get into this business because you don't know how to price stuff. It's so hard. Yes, it's hard. But eventually with time you learn, and you know, you're still gonna be learning even after you have experience in this business because every job is different. And I looked at this job and I was like, man, this is gonna fit no problem. I'm still gonna have space in my trailer. I get to the end of it, I still got the fridge, dishwasher, some other scrap metal, you know, bed, mattress. I'm like, oh boy, I messed up. And it's all right. The customer was cool about it. It's not far from my house, you know. I'm not losing, you know, money or anything like that because it's actually gonna save me some labor because what I would have done was unload all the scrap metal and just throw it in my backyard and go dump this. But like this, I'm just gonna go dump in the morning, come back to this house, load up the scrap metal, park the dump trailer, and let metal continue to accumulate from other jobs. And then I'm gonna go pick up another one of my dump trailers that's ready from a rental that I have for a contractor. So it works out in the end. I'm not mad, but I wish I would have got it all done today so I wouldn't have to come back and, you know, not mess with the customer schedule. But he's cool about it, thankfully. He's like, no, Andre, you're doing me a favor, which I was, because I would have charged $550 for this job normally, but because he used me so much, I tried to hook him up for $450, and I'm more than happy to give people discounts when they use me so much because I make more money in the long haul. Keeps the customer happy, keeps me happy because I don't have to work for the lead anymore. The lead just comes back. So it works out in the end. Let me know, do you guys give people discounts after they use you a couple times or no? I do, especially to cool customers. Now, if the customer sucks and they're not cool, I'm probably just gonna continue charging them full price. But when it's cool people, I just feel bad. I like to, you know, help them out with what I can because they help me out big time. I'm just gonna dump the soil in my backyard. I'm not paying the dump fee on good soil. Oh wow, this is that treated stuff. Look how loaded this thing is. I could have made it work and put the mattresses more up front and be probably like, you know, 6.5 feet or so tall. But there's a fridge that he said is still in good working condition, so I'm gonna try to sell that on Facebook Marketplace. So I was like, okay, why struggle when I can make more money selling it? And you know, if it doesn't happen, at least I didn't have to work as hard like loading this stuff, and I'll scrap it, you know. But I'm pretty sure it will sell. I've sold one of those before. They sell usually around the $100 mark, so why not? And we have these almost got a full barrel. Do you guys cut the ends off? I've been cutting the ends off just in case. I heard that they don't pay as well if you don't cut them off. How true is that? Let me know. Do your yards pay you less if you leave the ends on? I'm gonna use these bad boys to cut it to show you guys, and I'm also gonna cut some copper so you guys can see how beast this thing actually is. Boom. Boom. Man, so easy. They are sharp. They're 17-inch Milwaukee wire cutters, I believe. And I'm gonna show you guys with copper. Boom. So this is gonna go as number 2. Yes, I can slice this tiny piece off as well, which I can just do it to show you guys that it will even do it on small pieces. Boom. I cut off just a bit too much. I should have came more out because this still has soldering. They're gonna take it as number 2. And you wanna be careful because they will downgrade your whole load if you have stuff like that. This right here is number 1 from here. You wanna take a good look, and when you're done, boom. So I got it aligned. Boom. Man, they cut so nicely. I'm so happy with them. Boom. See, no soldering, #1 copper right there. You could do this a lot faster. I'm just not going too fast so I can show you guys. Because if I move too fast, the GoPro jerks around like crazy. I didn't slice this one all the way. See? Boom. Then you want to pick up the clean copper and make sure you throw it in your clean bin. Dirty and the dirty. I'm not sure if this counts as all #2 because it's from like a compressor. So it might. I don't know. They don't got no soldering though, so I'll try to sell as #1. Another piece of copper. I guess I missed this one from the last bit. I cut this with the Sawzall. There's like 2 pieces in here. Let's see if these boys can cut it. Easy. Easy, guys. I'm gonna have to slice that off. They might think that that's #2. This got soldering on it, or paint or whatever, #2. And you can even cut double. I'm back home. I'm gonna show you guys the load in a second. I want to see if this is gonna work. Close this. Way too big, Andre, but it will work. It's just gonna be swinging around, so that's perfect because this clip does not reach. Let me show you guys. It works, but it doesn't come through to hold it fully in place. That's why I got this. So I strapped down this fridge because I didn't want to fall in. This right here is a brand new fireplace that he said he doesn't need. I mean, it's only 50 bucks, but you know, still a fire pit. This is a Ryobi table saw that's missing some parts, he said. That's a nice Diablo blade right there. That's expensive, so I'm gonna keep that for my saw. And I'm gonna just take out the motor and scrap the rest. This dishwasher, he said, was broken, so I'm gonna scrap it, but I'm gonna take out the motor. This outside furniture is pretty nice, so I'm gonna list it on Facebook Marketplace, see if anybody wants to come buy it. I sold those aluminum chairs super easy. Same day I posted them. Some guy came in like 3 hours, bought them, 60 bucks. And somebody's coming to buy this, guys. I should have looked it up to see exactly what they run for. My fault. Some subscriber hit me up saying, hey, I was watching your video and I could use that at my property for my Bobcat because he drives over a drain all the time and it's plastic. So he said that he's gonna build a custom one out of concrete and then put this on top. And I was like, what are you trying to pay for it? Some squirrels. And he was like, would you take 50 bucks for it? I'm like, is that the best you can do? He said, yeah. And I said, all right, come get it. So he's gonna come buy it right now, but they're probably worth like 200, 250. So it is what it is. I'm gonna keep my word. I told him 50 bucks, so I have to sell it. I'm also gonna try listing these for sale. It's a metal frame and they still got the tag, $34.99, and I got 2 of them. I'm gonna keep these because you guys said that they're worth at least $1 a pound. How much are these? LOL. $2.95, so this is $3 weight. I'm just gonna clip the wire on this plug and sell that as is, and then this is gonna go as copper wire. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, how you doing? You
Good, good. You been busy?
Oh yeah.
So just put it straight on the bed?
Yeah, 1 second. You could just drop that one right there. I'm gonna put a piece of cardboard. So it don't
Okay.
slide. No, you could drop
Put it. So you're gonna use this for your house?
Yeah, we're gonna put it in our yard.
That's funny. So you just saw my video and you're like, oh, I need that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you. Let me help you. I don't want you to break your back. It's heavy, huh?
Oh yeah. Watch your finger.
Is this a diesel?
No, it's a gas.
Gas truck? Does it treat you well?
Oh, it's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, does the job.
Do you tow a skid steer with this?
Yes.
Yeah? How big is the skid steer?
It's SLV 65.
65, okay.
So it's like 8,000-ish pound.
8,000?
Plus the trailer. So between it and the trailer and the attachments, probably like close to 15.
15,000 pounds and this thing tows it no problem?
Yeah.
What kind of miles per gallon you get?
Like maybe 11.
11? That's not bad.
Nah.
That's pretty much almost like diesel. Maybe like 1 or 2 mile a gallon difference.
Yeah. But the diesel version in this, you'll get way more, maybe 18, 20.
Oh yeah?
Like that, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
To assist you.
How do you like this hitch, man? I seen it online.
Yeah, it's good. What it does is it gets rid of all of that jerking. So you know when you drive in and like when you stop or when you pull off, you feel it on the truck.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Then it takes out all of that.
Yeah?
Yeah. So you can adjust. You adjust the based on the weight that you're towing. You adjust the amount of air pressure in the bag right here, and it's almost like a shock absorber, similar to like air ride suspension. That's pretty much what it is, like a air ride suspension, but on the hitch.
How much was it?
This was, I believe, maybe $650.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah. I think
You think it's better than a BW hitch or something that's like 350 or something?
I'm not sure. I never used those.
You don't know?
Which one are those? Those are the one that
The ones that drop like yours but adjust but no airbag.
Got you.
So
but does it flex or no? Is it a solid hitch?
yeah, solid hitch.
So if it's a solid hitch, it's gonna do the same thing like
Same
any
thing.
regular hitch. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the only hitches that's gonna really like help the shock from the truck is gonna be one with a bag guard. They got some other ones that flex. I know those work, but this one worked really good.
That's cool.
For you, you're not really towing a lot of load anyway. So
I
it doesn't-
do.
Well, you tow the skid steer and.
But no, sometimes I tow tree work and stuff,
Gotcha.
like full of logs. That stuff's heavy, so I do a lot when I do junk removal. Yeah, that stuff is light, but
Gotcha.
when you start hauling, dirt, gravel,
Yeah.
all that stuff's heavy.
Yeah, well, Get one and try it out. I mean, it's gonna make a big difference.
Yeah, they're expensive though. I don't know about that one. Maybe later.
$650. I mean, it's the cost of doing business.
Yeah.
And I mean, think about it, if you spend $650, you're pretty much cutting down on the wear and tear on your truck. That's gonna cost more than $650 in the long run. So
yeah,
you know what I mean. So if you're doing the work, and I mean, you know, when you every time, like if you're towing regular and the truck is jerking, then
yeah,
you know, after a while, then you're gonna have back issues and you know what I mean. There's a lot
yeah,
of stuff.
it's
So,
an investment. Yeah.
yeah, $650 is an investment.
After I sold that drain, I went, picked up my dump trailer, and brought it to the landfill. There's quite a bit of hustlers out here today, and I see like 4 dump trailers. This is a nice Chevy right here with a flatbed. Clean. It's got 3 kids with him. Dad mode right there. See if everything slid out. A lot of dust from the drywall for sure. What's up with all that powder? It's interesting. Out here getting some diesel, $3.28 a gallon. That is not bad at all. But this is pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. So if you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.